Hello and welcome to Priest Adventures on another episode. It's been a few weeks. We'll get into that a little later on. This week we're at Mason Creek Falls in Winston, Georgia. It's out in West Georgia, just off I-20. We're actually standing in a subdivision right now. I'm parked in the pool and community center. So this is going to be a different trail. It's going to be walking through a neighborhood, basically, from everything I've read. It's 0.9 miles. It is an easy trail. It is close to the house. I'm getting back into it again. I just got off of work. My wife's actually at home working now. So we need to make our way over to the trailhead over here. So let's get it. All right, I'm at the entrance to the nature trail. I just hit start on the tracker. And from what it said, it's not very well blazed. We'll figure that out as we go. It's just an out and back, so it shouldn't be that hard. There is a sign right here, if you can see it, right there, for nature trail. And we're gonna take off. I've already had 2 cars go past, which feels kind of weird. I feel like I'm stealth camping. Starts off fairly wide. And it is October, so leaves are changing, they're falling. It may be kind of loud walking through here. And as you can see with the jacket, it's gotten quite a bit chillier since the last video. In the last few weeks, we've just been really busy. You know, life hits, the family stuff. We have one that's a senior in high school, so it's something's going on every weekend. A lot of things during the week. We've taken over that, landscaping, helping out with that. And even then, we haven't done that for the past 2 weeks because everybody's come down with a cold. And not the C one, just the regular. So we're just now getting back into it again. Like I said, my wife's working from home today. And I told her I was going to knock this one out on my way home. I've been wanting to do this one for a while. There's just no reason for both of us to go and do it whenever it's on my way home. So it is a little breezy. It dropped into the 30s in the morning, which is kind of unheard of in Georgia in October. A cold front came through. We hit into the mid 30s in the morning and the mid 50s in the afternoon with a nice breeze. So hence the coat. The shirt is still a dry fit, but it's long sleeve, and I'm actually in pants, something that I rarely wear, usually shorts. And probably can't see it, but right up there, maybe 50 yards is a house. So this entire thing is probably about a half mile back to the falls. And there are a few pictures of the falls on the ALLTRAILS app. They don't look like they're, 10 footers or anything like that, but it's a little waterfall. And somebody's got to be coming back here and maintaining this trail. It's cleared off really well. It's not walked like Sweetwater or anything where it would keep the leaves off of it. But somebody is coming through and cutting down the blowdowns. They're keeping that cleaned up. That's nice. So, and it's all fern lined all along the edges. I don't know what the elevation is for this. I haven't checked into any of that. It looks like we're walking along the creek here. But it's just nice to be back out in the woods, back on a trail. And this is the time of year that I like it. This is my favorite. This is the time for hiking for me. Fall into winter, winter into early spring, where I'm not having to fight. Oh, watch out! There's a hole right there that'll get you. But fall into winter, winter into early spring, before it gets to be 80, 90 degrees, this to me is my favorite time. If I wasn't doing this, I'd probably be hunting. But I can enjoy the woods without having to carry a rifle. I'm at that age. I'll leave that to my son. And I'm guessing I'm going the right way because there are no blazes at all. And we got a big blowdown right here. So we're just making our way back. And we're back. And I'm checking my map. And I was walking off the trail. At that blowdown, I should have kind of turned to the right and get up here. It just follows along the creek, so it almost feels like a choose your own adventure. I feel like I'm bushwhacking, like Foresty Forest. I'm about to be back up on the trail. Hey, there it is. So, I just kind of got turned around back there at the blowdown. So, and it says I'm back on trail. So now we can get this going. And again, there's still walking behind homes, not too close. I don't feel like I'm in their backyard. So it is quiet back in here. And somebody built a bridge. Got a bridge. That's nice. Now Winston is tucked in between Douglasville and Billerica. It's just a small community. Actually close to, there's a place nearby called Corn Crib Community. And this might get a little loud because it's slap thick of oak and maple leaves. But it's just a little community between Douglasville and Billerica. You would never know it was there. I just know it from having a friend of mine that used to live close to here. I used to hang out with him and his wife and their kids years ago. But I might have to actually check my map because I'm walking into some thick stuff. But that's Winston. That's Winston in a snap. You'll pass right through it, never know it was there. Just check my map and make sure that yes, I'm still on it. Like I said, it's not blazed. It would be nice if it was. But it's a trail inside of a neighborhood. It just says nature trail. You could probably walk anywhere around here and be completely fine. And it's tucked inside of the Falls neighborhood. It's nice homes, but there's not a parking lot dedicated for this. It's just the parking lot just up and around the corner for the pool. But I want to see a waterfall, and this creek has water in it, so I should be able to see a waterfall. And towards the end of the trail, it's just completely gone. I am kind of lightly stepping up through here. There's nothing definitely showing a trail. You just have to follow the app. And it's showing that the waterfall should be here. The odd thing is that now that I'm back here, there's a house right there. There is a picnic table, a hammock, and 2 plastic chairs. So I think I'm in the right place. I'm afraid that the water may be a little too low for a waterfall. It's a nice house though. Yeah. I'm afraid that the waterfall is a dud. Oh well, it's worth it. It's a good walk. But there's a tire in the creek. That's sad. So may need to come back here after a good rain. We haven't had a good rain in a while. But I'm not going to lay in their hammock. I'm not going to sit in their chairs. There is a little, it's a little rocky stream here with a little spillway. So there's a little something right there. It is pretty, especially this time of year when the leaves are changing. Although I'm afraid this cold snap is going to make them just fall, so we won't have much of a fall, at least in color. I don't know. We have some trips coming up that we'll definitely be filming. We have some more hikes that are planned, and we'll be getting that to you also. But you can't win them all. It is clear water. It is really nice out here, and you can hear the interstate. That was constant through the entire hike. If this was off of some side road somewhere, it would be perfect. And I would probably set up my hammock and have a lunch. But before I freak any of these people out because I'm in their backyard, at least I'm in dark clothes. And gun season doesn't start until this Saturday, so I'm not going crazy and running around out here all darkened down, because somebody would definitely hunt these woods. I'm going to make my way back to the car so I can get me something to eat. If I come across something interesting, I'll definitely pull it up. If not, I'll see you back at the car. Okay, we're making our way out. I just found another bridge. Apparently I missed it on the way in. I got off trail because, like I said, it's not blazed. But if you like this sort of stuff, walking neighborhood trails, looking like a creeper, trying to figure out non-blazed routes, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Is there any places you'd like to see? And I feel like I have to pull my app again. Pull my map. Nope, there's the hole that I almost stepped in. So I know where I'm at. So, even though it's an out and back, it's always an adventure. Because this trail is a bit of an odd one. But yeah, give it a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Okay, we're back in the parking lot of the Falls subdivision for Mason Creek Falls. Now, for reviews of this, it says it's a 0.9 mile easy. We clocked it in at exactly 1 mile, and yeah, easy is exactly what it is. So that's that. You're not going to get anything strenuous on this one. So 5 stars from December of 2020 by A. Judy Joseph. It says the trail is in a subdivision, parked in the clubhouse parking lot, exactly where I'm at. There's a sign that says Nature Trail. I stayed on the trail and did not see any private property or no trespassing signs. It was a nice hike with a couple of small waterfalls. I was in people's backyards, but no owners came out to say anything whatsoever. Granted, the same thing. Nobody's even going to pay attention to you back there. You're in a neighborhood. Who looks out their back door? I mean, unless you got kids out there and, you know, they may freak out. But I'm here during the school day. Everybody's in school. Now, the 1 star, July 2021, is Eric Beard. It says a total waste of time, nothing to see, couldn't see anything worth the time. I kind of agree with both of those. There was nothing to really see at the end of it, maybe after a good rain, but half that trail is kind of soft right now, and we haven't had rain in quite a while. So if it rains, you're going to be in some mud. And the second half of the trail, you couldn't see it. It was not there. I walked off trail a couple of times. That's probably how I ended up with an extra 1/10 of a mile, just by stepping off and stepping back on. I give it 2 stars. It's a good little walk if you live in the neighborhood. I wouldn't make the trip out here for it. Especially whenever you got to the falls there, the falls. It was just water running over a rock. But the hammock and the chairs, you could tell that the people that lived in that house that was there, that was not their backyard, but they were making it as their backyard. It was all open all the way to their home. So I wouldn't waste my time on this one. So that's my review of Mason Creek Falls in Winston, Georgia. I hear that I know that there's a place nearby within about 10-15 minutes called Jerry's Gourmet Burgers. I'm going to try to get one of those if it's open. You never know on the hours of that place. They are open per Google. It's Wednesday to Saturday. So they're closed Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And I've been wanting to get over there for a couple of years now. I think I'm finally going to make that plunge. I may even show part of that on this trip. I may start throwing in the food along with it. We have a plan for later on another place and eating something different. So may start throwing the food in with it. If it's a Priest Adventure, it includes food. With us, it includes food. We are foodies through and through. And on this one, my wife doesn't like the gourmet burgers. She'd rather have fast food. I'm by myself. I think I'm going to treat myself to that burger. So with that being said, follow us on our next adventure. And there may be an ending with this, with me ordering some food. Bye. All right, so just pulled up to Jerry's Gourmet Burgers. I actually pulled up a little bit ago, put my order in. This is, the sign out front says it perfectly. All of our food is lovingly cooked to order, 1 sandwich at a time. This is not fast food. So I put an order in for a 1/4 pound burger, just the smallest one they have with everything on it. And he said it's going to be a 20-minute wait. And got my phone number. They're going to text me whenever it's ready. So I'm just waiting in the car. But not a bad wait. If it's worth it, if the burger's worth it, it's not a bad wait. I'll wait 20 minutes for a good burger. So I'm gonna finish listening to the Time Suck podcast with Dan Cummins. Sit here and just wait and see what comes of it. Hopefully we'll get a taste test here pretty soon. Okay, here we go. This is Jerry's Gourmet Burgers. Comes in a styrofoam container here, and this is a 1/4 pound all the way. It is definitely all the way. I'll grab the camera, or at least tip it towards it so you can see that it is. I'm getting the shade here a little bit. It is everything. It is lettuce, tomato, cooked onions, and it is falling apart. I mean, falling apart. You almost need a fork and knife to eat this thing. And juicy. And I'm hungry. So, cheers. Wow.
That is a lot of flavor and very juicy. It tastes like one you'd make at home. It tastes like a good just burger off the stove. It's thick. It's cooked perfect. I mean, I ordered it a medium well, you know, just a little past medium. And the odd thing is it's not a whole tomato. They take the tomato and slice it in half, so it kind of goes all over the place. But for what it's worth, at like, I think it was like $8.50. I gave him a tip, so I think it totaled out about $11. For what it's worth, it's well worth the money. My wife probably would not like this. This is not up her alley. Her thing is a checker burger or something along those lines, something that's made fast food, you know, quick and dirty. But I'm gonna finish this thing out and turn the AC up because it's getting hot in the car. And that's it for today. So thank you for watching. Again, like, share, and subscribe if you're interested in this. And we have some ideas for some other places that has food, and want to showcase some of the places that we eat at. Some places are really good, and some places are off the wall. Like Jerry's here. It's next to a convenience store. It's a hole in the wall. And definitely try it out. But with that being said, again, follow us on our next adventure. Thanks. Bye.